In tonight's news, the Prime Minister chairs a meeting to discuss preparations for the holy month of Ramadan. The Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army carries out 6 joint airdrops of aid to the north of the Gaza Strip. And the Gaza Health Ministry says the death toll from Israel's onslaught on the Strip surpassed 31,000. I'm Mahdi Daoud. Good evening. Prime Minister Bashir al-Khassawni said His Majesty King Abdullah has continued his efforts to seek a sustainable ceasefire in the Gaza Strip and deliver aid to the enclave since the start of the Israeli aggression. Khassawni made remarks as he chaired a meeting at the Ministry of Industry and Trade to discuss preparations for the holy month of Ramadan. The Prime Minister said regional stability and economic integration can only be achieved through the two-state solution, noting that the region is threatened by more violence due to the absence of a political horizon for peace. Khassawni said the government allocated support to the Civil Consumer Corporation and cooperated with the Military Consumer Corporation to contain the inflationary effects. The meeting, attended by representatives of the public and private sectors, focused on government measures to deal with potential inflationary pressures, increase food stocks, and maintain stability in prices. The Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army carried out 6 joint airdrops of aid to the north of the Gaza Strip. The airdrops were carried out in response to the humanitarian duty and as part of the ongoing efforts of Jordan to support the steadfastness of the Palestinians and alleviate the repercussions of the Israeli war on the Gaza Strip. The operation involved the participation of 2 C-130 aircraft from the Royal Jordanian Air Force and 4 aircrafts from Egypt, the US, France, and Belgium. The number of airdrops carried out by the army since the start of the Israeli aggression on the besieged enclave has reached 37, in addition to 40 others conducted in cooperation with Arab and friendly countries. A number of Palestinians were killed and others were injured in an Israeli airstrike targeting several homes in the Nsirat refugee camp in the central Gaza Strip. The health ministry in Gaza said more than 31,000 Palestinians have been killed in the coastal enclave since the start of the Israeli onslaught 5 months ago. The ministry added that the death toll includes 85 fatalities over the past 24 hours, noting that more than 72,650 Palestinians have been wounded in the Strip since October 7th. The U.S. Army has dispatched a ship to send humanitarian aid to Gaza days after President Joe Biden vowed to build a temporary pier to supply the besieged enclave. The U.S. Central Command said the ship left Virginia less than 36 hours after President Biden announced the U.S. would provide humanitarian assistance to Gaza by sea, adding that it is carrying the first equipment to establish a temporary pier to deliver vital humanitarian supplies. Biden's announcement in his State of the Union address on Thursday followed UN warnings of widespread famine among Gaza's 2.3 million Palestinians, 5 months after Israel launched its offensive in the narrow strip. That was the news for tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.